Do you see fabric scraps as a pleasure to work with or a problem to solve? Do you ever throw away your scraps or do you hold on to every last one? How small is too small? Let me know in the comments. For me, sewing with scraps is fun. I actually ordered some scrap fabric online when I was just getting started with sewing because I didn't have any yet and I wanted to work with some. I love doing little projects and making things that I can sew with my hands with just a simple needle and thread. I also love the creativity that can go into improvisational patchwork. There are so many amazing things that you can do with scrap fabric. And in this video, I'm sharing 14 ideas to give you some inspiration for what you can make with the scraps you have on hand. But before we get to that, I wanted to share a tip that has been really helpful for me in working with my scraps. And that is to take your scrap fabric and cut it into usable pieces before you start working with it. For me, this makes a huge difference in my motivation to use my scraps. It's about getting rid of those long, thin tails and little pointy bits that are getting in the way of you seeing the potential in your fabric. Ideally, you want to cut your fabric into rectangles or squares, maybe triangles if you do quilting, whatever shapes you're more likely to work with. Once that's done, it's time to start thinking about projects. First up is a project for larger scraps. Let's say you've been making clothes and you have some pretty big pieces of fabric left, just not enough to squeeze a whole other garment out of. I'm at a point like this with some of my linen. I have several colors that I have maybe a little under a half a meter left of. And something that I'm thinking of doing is combining them into a quilted jacket like this one. This project would be great if you have a few different colors that work well together, and ideally you'd be using fabric that's the same weight and composition. But you could also mix and match with solids and patterns, cottons and linens. I think you can have a lot of fun with this kind of project. Next is a much smaller item, and that is this cord keeper. They're useful, they're quick to make, and you can make them with a variety of different closures such as buttons or snaps. The next project I wanted to share with you is this adorable cloth doll. I've included a link below to a video by Din Life where she shows you how to make them. I've made a couple of these with my linen scraps, and they're just so much fun to make. They're a nice, slower paced project where everything is sewn by hand. If you wanted to give English paper piecing a try, you could start with your scraps and make something small, like this little pocket that I made for a pouch. English paper piecing is another thing that's done by hand, so it's quite relaxing and a lot slower than working on a machine. I found it really enjoyable, and I've included a link below to a video on how to do this. Another option, if you have several colors that go well together, is to do some patchwork and make your scraps into a larger piece of fabric. Depending on the size of fabric you end up with, you could make a zipper pouch, a bag, or really anything you can think of. Pin cushions are another great way to use up scraps. These are a couple of examples of pin cushions I've made using leftover fabric. The next idea is to turn your scraps into a drawstring bag. These can be made in a variety of sizes. They could be rectangular or rounded. You could turn your fabric into patchwork and use that to make a drawstring bag. You could square the corners. You could make a scrap fabric drawstring bag to hold your scrap fabric. If you've got a few little squares of fabric left over, you could make them into lavender sachets. And if you wanted to make it really fancy, you could even embroider something on it. These are great for putting in your drawers or in your closet because the smell of the lavender repels moths and silverfish. If you include a loop, you can also hang it on a clothes hanger. I recently came across the idea of making a memory matching game out of scrap fabric, and I love it. All the pieces would need to look identical from the back, but on the front you could use all sorts of different colors and patterns. You just need to make sure that you have 2 pieces of every type of fabric that you're using to make a match. Another idea is to turn your scraps into applique. I did this on the front of an apron that I made recently, and I just stuffed a little bit of cotton batting underneath the pieces to give them some form. If you have scraps that are long and thin, you could use them to make a fabric rope bowl. You create a coil by sewing through 2 connecting ropes with a zigzag stitch. What do you do with the fabric scraps that are so small you can't sew anything with them? Of course, you can throw them out, but if you ever make anything that needs stuffing, it might be worth holding on to them. Fabric scraps can make great stuffing. depending on the project. They tend to be a lot heavier than polyfill, so that's something to keep in mind. I also wouldn't use them to stuff a pin cushion because you'll have a hard time getting the pins into it. I have seen a lot of people use them to stuff things like dolls or a floor poof, which I think is a great idea because it's something that, first of all, is quite big and would take a lot of scraps to fill it. And it's also something that you definitely want to have that heaviness to it. The next idea I wanted to share is using your scraps to make pattern weights. I think this is such a functional item to have, and it's a fast and easy project to make using a small amount of fabric. Finally, I wanted to suggest making a scrap quilt. You don't necessarily have to make a whole bed-sized quilt. You could make a decorative wall hanging or a baby quilt. If you have a variety of different colored scraps, you could organize them by color and make a fade throughout your quilt. It could also be totally random, or you could follow a pattern and make actual quilt blocks. I just think quilting is so much fun, and if you haven't tried it yet, I'd highly encourage you to give it a try. Those are all of my suggestions for scrap projects. If you got some inspiration, I'd love to know which one you're planning to make first. Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you'd like to see more sewing videos like this one, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Have a great time sewing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!